internet of value at Ripple, we're thinking much bigger than just cross-border payments. It's kind of like Amazon with rare books in the early days, just this market happens to be a $10 trillion market.
We are at a historic turning point.
Said in the past that you are doing for money what email did for communication.
Moving the whole revolution forward.
Take on it.
There's trillions of dollars parked around the world. XRP.
Is there a possibility that Ripple could take over Swift one day?
Well,
welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of 24 Hours of Crypto. Let's get right into today's video. I mean, they're not hiding it anymore. The BIS Innovation Hub publishing a report leveraging tokenization for payments and financial transactions. We're going to break it down, and you are going to sit there and say, my goodness, how high can this thing really go? Right off the bat, I'm going to give you my bullish outtake. You guys know I'm the $100 man. Not because I look for attention, it's because it's facts. It's going to happen 100%. Anything over that, I don't really entertain. But in today's video, I'm just going to tell you something that is very reasonable. XRP achieving a market capitalization of anywhere between 20 trillion to 30 trillion to 40 trillion is very realistic. And if you think it's not, just click off the video, because this is not going to give you, like, just click off. Because if you don't see it, you just will never see it. Like, when you are unlocking value and when you transact value, and when they say there are trillions of dollars on the sidelines waiting to come in, and especially we're going to a tokenization world, and my goodness, wait until you hear what is said in this report. When there's $40 trillion of value being unlocked, it's just like how we were showcasing stablecoins and XRP's collaborative effort, right? If XRP were to absorb all that friction where stablecoins have obtained $3 trillion in market capitalization, the market capitalization for XRP will be much exponentially larger than $3 trillion. So when you unlock and when you bring trillions, let's say 40 trillions of dollars, right, of tokenized assets, bonds, like, remember, wait, we haven't seen anything yet, okay? I want you to, like, really let that marinate. We have yet to see anything. When this gets unlocked, it's going to need a vehicle to cut cross borders. And they're telling you this 2025. I mean, you really can't make this stuff up anymore. And the fact that you guys recall yesterday's episode, Trump is coming out and saying, buy stocks.
You better go out and buy stock now. Let me tell you, this country will be like a rocket ship that goes straight up.
When in reality, everybody should be buying crypto, because we are at ground zero at a $3 trillion market capitalization. It's disheartening because a lot of people are going to listen. Like, we are, like I said, the best is yet to come. And even Rick, right? Like remember, when these guys speak, and especially when they say stuff like this, you know, president of Charles Schwab comes out and where they manage just under $10 trillion.
And they've made a lot of money doing it. I have not bought crypto, and now I feel silly. So they've been the ones making all this money on, and they've made a lot of money doing it. I have not bought crypto, and now I feel silly. So they've been the ones making all this money on.
That should really get you thinking. Because you shouldn't even have to think about whether if crypto is a good idea or not. You just trust. You got to trust us. Okay, trust this community. If you don't trust any other content creator, let it be. But this community is no like other. Okay, you guys have no idea. If you're just joining us, please keep in mind that majority of us that have been following this channel, we are all handsomely well established when it comes to finance. Okay, we have made a lot of money in this ecosystem. And 99%, I'm going to say about 80% of you guys never comment. And I don't care. It's fine. That's fine. But I'm saying, like, there's a lot of you guys that we all made money together. We all made money together. And only the individuals that don't make money are the ones that leave hate comments. But this video is going to be very, very deep. So I suggest you strap in for this one. Okay. Because, I mean, you really can't make this stuff up anymore. My goodness. Listen to what was said here. BanWrap is advancing its experimentation agenda to explore the use of wholesale CBDC in a tokenized financial market based on DLT, distributed ledger technology. This project aims to identify potential efficiencies in transaction processing and clearing services within the high-value payment system. High-value payment system. They also aim to evaluate, remember, look, like they're still doing this in 2025. They also aim to evaluate scalability. Again, whatever it's the crazy part here, sorry I keep interrupting. All the stuff they're saying here is pretty much what we have been saying. I mean, it's the same language. Scalability, risk, cost, and challenges through both internal and collaborative, potentially with other central bank initiatives. As a part of this agenda, BANRAP, in collaboration with the Ministry of Information Technology and Communications, Ripple, and Piersty, is conducting an experiment to issue wholesale CBDC and tokenized securities based on DLT. This involves building a scalable blockchain prototype in a test environment with simulated participants. My goodness, like you see, like so much is going on behind the scenes. And God knows what kind of volumes they're doing with these test environments. The experiment evaluates efficiencies in DVP for primary issuance and in clearing and settlement of transactions in the secondary market, as well as direct CBDC transfers between the wallets of financial entities on the blockchain. When a financial institution creates a wallet on the blockchain, Ripple's technology establishes a trust line with the central bank's creation wallet. This process, verified by network consensus, is reported to all nodes, enabling CBDC transfers to the new wallet. The tokenized version of Colombian government securities must include specific attributes such as the bond name, ISIN code, interest rate, coupon frequency, and all that good stuff when it comes to the back end of banking services. Hello, are you seeing this? And the best part about this excites me, and if this excites you, bring it in. I mean, it's crazy. Like this is money right here, you know? Like this is education on a next level. Oh, are you ready for this one? A fragmented market with poor interoperability may limit the potential benefits of tokenization fragmentation. A fragmented market with poor interoperability may limit the potential benefits of tokenization. Well. In a moment, you're going to hear something. Fragmentation could prevent tokenization from reducing friction, developing innovative use cases, and mitigating risk. Different ledgers, both centralized and decentralized, by various providers, could view for market power with little to no economic incentives to interoperate. Huge. And listen to this. Tokenization platforms should support the use of a settlement asset with little to no liquidity risk. Tokenization platforms should support the use of a settlement asset with little to no liquidity risks. Even so, this type of risk may still arise for various reasons, such as the high liquidity costs of pre-funding atomic trades, collateralized movement of funds in smart contracts, program trades, or mismatch when converting to tokenized assets to non-tokenized assets, vice versa. Pause it, read it for yourself. Because let me tell you one thing, this is sickening, right? Less than 200,000 people, I'm gonna say less than 100,000 people on this planet are probably reading this. 100,000 people on this planet are probably indulging and trying to learn this.
It does require building an infrastructure that is interoperable, which will allow these tokens to move on different networks. And it does require that it starts with compliance as the underlying principle and build up from there. So we do believe it will become a network of blockchains. It's not one blockchain that will rule them all.
We do want to have an open and interoperable system. Central bank digital currencies are not constructed to be interoperable.
Interoperability between central bank digital currencies is very much there needs to be interoperability globally. And even in a world of CBDCs, you still need interoperability to solve.
It has to work interoperably with anyone, anywhere. That's how we're going to solve this problem. And I think we're really close. I mean, USDC itself we've seen over $3.5 trillion of transactions directly on the internet between counterparties. And so if we can, improve it with more scalable blockchain technologies like, Brad's company.
Now do you see how important that is? Just connecting all that together. And now we're in 2025. And people are, they're not even sure what to do. And remember, the people that come into crypto now, they don't even know what to buy, right? So this is why accumulating for years was so important. Even if you come in with $20,000 getting into crypto right this very moment is not a lot of capital for like tremendous returns, unless you get lucky with a meme coin or another little a new coin that just starts up. But I mean, it's pretty much over, folks, and we are gonna see the next couple of weeks and months. I mean, it's just see explosive moves, explosive news. Wait until Ripple starts announcing their US bank collaborations, which is all coming down the horizon. And like I said, it's gonna just like how I went crazy in November, October, December, trying to warn you guys. It's here. That thing is happening right now. So let's go ahead and open up. Well, actually, let's take a look at the trade. We did a live stream yesterday. If you guys recall, I put this line here saying XRP has to blow past this. Guess what? It did blow past this, but it came right back down. So we still need more volume, in my opinion. We are going to see this thing again try to retest the 250. The next phase is going to be 250 for this bad boy. So we do have the trade open. I have a SUI trade that's open. We still have that Ethereum trade that's open up 3,000%. We have the Bitcoin trade open up 300%. And we do have an XRP trade that's open right now at 35%. If you guys are interested in these trades, okay, I might be doing a copy trade mode. But again, I will keep you guys updated on that. But if you guys want to get started, there are welcome deposit bonuses. If you deposit $4,000, you do get a $400 futures bonus, which you could pretty much trade with and just kind of ease off the $4,000 that you have and practice with the $400. If you deposit $2,000, you get a $200 bonus, and if you deposit $1,000, you get a $100 US deposit bonus. So if you guys are not willing to use your own funds at first, deposit those, get the future bonuses, test it out. But right now, the markets are going to see an explosive move. The only way this thing comes crashing down right now is if we have like a major war breakout. Okay, I want to make that very clear. But from a regulatory perspective, from an institutional perspective, from like an onboarding perspective, and from like a growth perspective, we are going to start seeing this next leg up be 10 times more aggressive than whatever you ever witnessed. Like, we are weeks away from all-time highs. And we are weeks away from major news, okay? Just please remember that. We are weeks away from major news for Ripple. So with that being said, and of course, it's digitalized XRP. With that being said, we'll be back with another video.
This is going to be numbers that nobody's ever seen before.
They told us dream small, but we had the stars in mind. While they chased hype, we studied time. In the noise we found the signal. Brad knew just what to do. Now XRP hums like jazz, running smooth and true. Money's changing, systems bend. Ripple flow into the end. Truth is quiet, bold and deep. We salute the ones who lose no sleep. Salute to the minds that built this chain. Salute, salute through the trials, through the pain. Salute, salute Bitcoin maxis yell on stage, stuck in loops they call belief, while XRPL just clears the way. No delay, no grief. They hoard coins like dusty gold, but we got utility in every fold. The future ain't loud, it's steady breathing. Real ones know what's worth believing. It ain't hype, it's code and soul. We salute the ones who see the whole. Salute to the builders, to the flow. Salute, salute, where the real ones choose to go. Salute, salute, to the heart, to the plan. Salute, XRP will lead the land. Value don't lie, and truth don't shake. Let the whole world break, we remake. Strategic reserve, written in stars. XRP gonna take us far. So here's to the signal, clear and bright. To the dreamers who held on tight. No matter the storm, no matter the fight. Salute, we rise with the light.
We started building RippleNet with the thesis that crypto liquidity would eventually be able to support robust global payments, large payments. RippleNet was designed so that customers seeing the benefits of our fiat-based network could flip the switch to ODL once the market was mature enough. And this is exactly what's happening.
Flip the switch.
I think what we're building has, it's solving a real problem. And I think all of the tokens, my advice to anybody would be, understand the utility. If there's real utility and there's real value being delivered to a real customer, there will be value in the token.